Hey everybody, it is me, Bridget, and let's see, I am doing a what I sold video. I know I just did one yesterday. I'm trying to play catch up, so this should catch me all up, and then I'll do one from the weekend on Monday. So this will be July 8th through July 11th, Monday through Thursday. I sold, let's see, 12 items on Monday, 17 on Tuesday, only 8 on Wednesday, and 10 on Thursday. So I total of 47 items for these last 4 days, which is down from my previous videos and my previous sales, but I'm fine with it. So it is what it is. Anyway, first item is this black powder signal cannon. This one's not drilled completely. So the ones that are not drilled completely do not sell for as much as the ones that are completely drilled. And by completely drilled, up at the top of the cannon, you'll see a little hole. And then over by the part that shoots out of the cannon, obviously there's a hole. Well, usually, sometimes it's drilled all the way through that brass part from the front of the cannon all the way to the back of the cannon. So somebody could actually fire that little teeny cannon. This one is not. This one's only drilled about a quarter of the way. And how you could tell is you stick a pencil or something in there. And if it stops, then you know it's only drilled a little bit. Now, somebody can drill it the rest of the way and make it fire, but since it's not drilled all the way already, it's not worth as much money as the ones that are. There's your little tip for the day. Uh-oh. Sorry, my phone. I'm sharing with my phone. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's see. Let me get back to that. Okay. So anyway, this sold for $29.95 plus $5.39 shipping. When that did that, that totally means I talked too long. Next item is another set of Simpsons figures from Burger King. I have one more set left. This one sold for $24.99. I charge shipping for everything except for keys, blank keys, and my Archer Radio Shack products that you might see sell once in a while. Next item is this Budweiser Notre Dame beer mug, insulated mug for $4 plus shipping. I got a huge lot of these mugs for cheap, like $5 for probably 20 of them. So they sell. In the beginning they sold really quickly. Now that I'm down to my last, probably maybe 5 or 6, they're selling slower. This was a great find. This was a vintage Sony Walkman, new in package, and this I picked up at an auction for $7.50 and sold it for $79.99. Next item, Bermuda Passion Flower Cologne. This sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Anderson Brass Can't Leak Marine Rotary Shutoff Fuel Valve. This sold for $10 plus shipping. Sorry. This giant print red letter Nelson Bible. Had this forever. I took an offer of $5.50 plus shipping. These Callaway golf shoes, they're brand new in the box. I had these, I got these at, believe it or not, the automotive auction I went to 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago now. But anyway, I bought a bag of golf stuff. It had these shoes in it. It had some golf club covers I sold. On my last video, you'll see I sold a flag one. That one came out of this. I think I paid maybe $7 for the bag of stuff. I sold these for $35.90. This Tonka dump truck nightlight sold for $8.95 plus shipping. This came in a box lot of stuff. Small round carved wood table plant stand. This was the second one, the last one I have. This one sold for $25.95. Grateful Dead without a net CD set sold for $12. Compound Action Bypass Looper pruning shears sold for $10. This is a huge lot of Madame X and McDonald dolls. I talked in the last video about these McDonald's boxes of McDonald toys I got. And so instead of selling them separate, which I could have, it would have taken a long time to sell. I just said, you know what, I'm putting them in a huge lot. There's 55 of them. They paid full price, didn't even make me an offer of $139.99 plus shipping. This vintage ceramic pipe rest holder sold for $20 plus shipping. This R. John Wright Cupid doll with COA. This I got, oh, this was on a state auction, and there were these ladies had tons of toys and they were just hoarders. But anyway, toys and dolls and a lot of dolls. This is where I got all the Barbies from in the winter time. But anyway, they had this one room that had just cupboards, and the cupboards were just full of stuff. I mean, stuff, just all kinds of stuff. So I bought everything in the cupboards for $15, and this was in that cupboard. So sold for $100, and I've sold a lot of other things from those cupboards. These fishing bobbers, they're teeny tiny little things, sold for $2.95 plus shipping. This Graphite Lackeys oil fluid tin advertising can sold for $5. 57 vintage road maps and brochures. I did not do this listing just so everybody knows. I did not spell brochures like that. But anyway, sold for $30 plus shipping. Oh, Lord help me. Anyway, let's keep going. I can't, I'm sorry. That's the first time I've noticed that was like that. I need to check spelling, obviously. Most things I don't do. U.S. military army duffel travel bag sold for $10. Whew, get it together, Bridget. Anyway, antique cast iron oil kerosene lamp double wall bracket sold for $39 plus shipping. It just makes me laugh. I don't know why. The Story of the Great Plains sold for $19.99. I listed this and it sold within not even an hour, 2 hours. I swear it was sold so fast. The Blue Fairy by Andrew Lang sold for $9. Again, this book was only listed for maybe a day. This Taylor's by whatever blood pressure cuff. It does not have a stethoscope. I specifically said that in the description, in the condition notes, and everywhere I could say it. But sold for $29.99. These are 2 books. Again, not even listed a day. Sold. Somebody bought both of them for $20 plus shipping. Sklar scissors, surgical scissors, sold for $12. 14 karat gold bracelet, chain bracelet. It was 1.83 grams, sold for $65. I paid $20 for this bracelet, and I was happy. I sold it quite a bit over about $10 or almost $20 over spot value. So this Zebco 33 all metal fishing reel sold for $14.50. Vintage safety glasses sold for $24.99. Lot of set 1976 football cards sold for $79.95. This Gill hiking boots, these sold for $39. I paid $5 a pair. I bought a ton of them, so I have a ton of them left, but they're slowly going. set of 5 brass coat hooks for $20. This Mexican sombrero, I paid $5 for this. I bought 5 of them, or 4 of them, $5 a piece. And which is funny because actually I didn't buy them. I was bidding on them, and this lady bought them. I bid up to $20 for all 4. She bid 25. I let her have it. 5 minutes later, she comes up to me and says, "Would you like the sombreros?" She goes, "I paid 25, but I will sell them to you for 20, what your last bid was, and I'll eat the other $5." She goes, "I just don't have room for them in my car." They were pretty big. And she had a car. She didn't have room for them. So I said, "Sure." I handed her $20. She paid $5 plus she paid the buyer's premium on the $25. I didn't have to do any of that. So I only paid $5 and I got 75 for this one. I sold another one a while ago and I can't remember. I think I got like 30 for that one. So this Enesco vintage Garfield ornament, nutcracker ornament, sold for $4. Neil Young CDs, set of 3, sold for $9.50. This is a 14-inch big Madame Alexandra Walt Disney Peter Pan doll. Tempted to keep it myself, but I didn't. I really have to limit myself on Disney stuff. Anyway, this sold for $34.95 plus shipping. And this came with a lot of stuff. Nissan outboard manual sold for $29.99 plus shipping. I bought at the boat auction, boat shop auction, I bought, oh gosh, I want to say, had to be over 250 manuals. Anyway, I paid up for them. I paid $350. And I sent a bunch into Amazon, and they're selling for between 40 and 60 bucks a piece. And then I listed a bunch on eBay. So I've already made my money plus I think like $150 profit so far. So I'm happy with that, and I have a ton left. So this vintage Yankee cap clearance marker light amber lens sold for $19.95. Spendable Popeye figure. It's a little guy, about 6 inches, maybe. No, about 4 inches. He sold for $10, and I got him in a box lot. This Shakespeare fly fishing rod sold for $59.95. And this Taco Bell Magic 8 fortune teller, just listed him this weekend. He sold for $6. Hallmark Valentine magnet, just like a little plastic magnet, sold for $2.95. Complete Bible American Translation Smith and Godspeed, 1948. This one sold for $19.95. Cobalt Shingle Remover Roof Shovel. This sold for $30. I had 2 of them. They bought this one for $30. And they, okay, well, they bought another one. They bought both of them for $30 a piece, but I don't think he paid for the other one yet. But anyway, this one sold for $30. Vintage Premier Doll Accessory figure skates. Came in that cabinet I was telling you about. That sold for $10. This HP Driver Recovery DVD for Windows 10 sold for $12. This axe went to an estate sale yesterday. It closed at 3, got there at 2:45. I texted Chris, said, "Hey, there's an estate sale right down the road from the post office." He got there at 3 o'clock, and the guy said, "We're closing, but if you want to look around real quick, you can." So he grabbed this axe and a fishing pole. He paid $2 for this axe. Got home, it had a little bit of rust on it, cleaned it up, took a picture, listed it, and within 5 minutes it sold for 32.14. We had 34.95 on it, took a best offer of 32.14. So that's how fast that shipped or sold. And that was the last item for yesterday. Didn't sell much overnight. I have 3 sales so far this morning, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, that's everything. That is my 30, what did I say? 39, 47 items. And that sold Monday, July 8th through Thursday, July 11th. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I hope your weekend's very profitable or fun, whatever. Just enjoy what you're doing. Have fun with it. If you're not enjoying what you're doing, there's no sense in doing it. So anyway, have a great day. Have a great weekend. And I will see you later. Bye. Okay, now I can stop recording. Bye, everybody.